broadcasting.
Yes.
I think Aya is joining us in a minute or so.
Yes.
So okay, my name is Anne Matia
Yes.
from Nairobi, Kenya.
Yes.
I am a climate smart agriculture expert in Kenya. I am also um, the chairperson of the agriculture committee for Moremi initiative and also now for this one. So my work is to chair, and so I welcome you to introduce yourself.
Yes. Okay. For me, my name is Sulaiman Zagawan from.
Okay,
Can you hear me?
I can hear
Can you
you.
hear me?
I
Yes.
can hear you.
Yes. I'm Sulaiman Zagawan from Algeria. Algiers. I have a degree in trade, University of Sétif in Algeria. Actually, I work in the Ministry of Trade of Algeria as I am in the direction of in the office of the relations with the WTO, World Trade Organization. Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but I have mute my microphone so that I do not interrupt you.
Okay, okay. Yes, good. I'm in charge in preparation of many documents to in relations with the accession of Algeria to WTO. For this initiative, it's the first time to be in movement like this. That's all.
My microphone is mute. Sorry.
Wait, wait a moment. Wait a moment. Okay.
Okay. Hello. Sulaiman.
Hello.
Yeah, please
Sorry.
mute.
Sorry.
It's
Sorry
okay.
for that. Sorry.
Please mute your microphone whenever you're talking or something is happening behind you.
Yes. Sorry, it's my mom.
Yes.
Sorry. Okay.
Then if okay, when I am talking, please mute your mic. And Aya told me you cannot be heard clearly, so put your like mouthpiece nearer or speak louder. Okay, thank you. So I'm going to give you a briefing on what our committee is supposed to do. I send you a list of what you're going to talk about. So our committee on our committee on agriculture is agriculture, economy and trade. Our work is to encourage higher impact initiatives for ourselves, such that we are able to reach out to more youths through this committee. We're supposed to reach out to as many youths as possible and trying to initiate higher impact initiative at local measures to be done on local, but the impact should be felt like continent-wise. We also here so that we can be able to help in solving the problems in our local countries and in our regions, because I can see like all of us from the committees are from different regions. I think you're from Northern Africa. Like you can help a lot in making sure that agriculture, economy, and trade has made an impact in the North African countries. So I also think we need to be proactive in market development and regional trades. Like for us in the East and Southern Africa, we've got COMESA. So I think we as the African Youth Movement, especially the Committee on Agriculture, we should be proactive. Let's know what the COMESA is doing or whatever trade ECOWAS is doing or whatever trade it is that's happening in Africa. Let's know what they're talking about. Let's have an impact in these organizations. Let's also give a voice, because it is our views that are also going to be put into account when they are doing whatever, okay, when they are making like policies, laws, and other trade initiatives for our continent. And our committee basically, I think our main goal is supposed to be making a clear path for the youths in agriculture, trade and economy and trade in Africa. We are supposed to be like the mirror where everybody looks at themselves and see this is where we need to be. So we need to be the link between like the youths and other governmental and non-governmental organizations, regional, international organizations on trade, economy and agriculture. So let's be that active committee that actually creates that path, that bridge that everybody needs so that we can connect the youth to the market, right, to the industries. Well, we get in. Okay, I think as a committee, since these are voluntary positions, let's try to do it with our whole heart, soul, mind, and we put all our strength into it. Someday it's going to pay. In one way or another, it's our voluntary work that is going to pay. So I would urge you all as the Agriculture Committee to actually put this into consideration. And let's be active. Let's be the best committee there is. Okay, do you have anything to say? Please give me a minute. I can see Oluchi is trying to contact me, so I'm going to pause, but you can give me your views. They will still be recorded, right? Okay.
So now, Ulchi,
I am sending him the link. He says he doesn't see the link to the whatever. So Okay, Sulaiman, do you have any adding to our committee, what our committee should do?
Actually, you mentioned all the the things. Yes.
So you're good with that?
Yes, yes, I'm good. I'm okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right. Um, so we go next to explaining the role of our committee members.
Yes, this is important.
Yes.
What I should to do.
Okay, you're right now.
Yes, okay, okay.
Well, for me, I am your chair, so I'll be chairing the committee meetings. But since I do not speak Arabic or French,
Yes.
so I will only maybe join when it comes to the general meetings, I'll only join the English one. So I don't think I have any input in the French or Arabic. So you know your work, you're the Arabic
French and English. Arabic facilitator.
you're the Arabic facilitator, right?
Yes.
So you'll be
But
facilitating. Sorry?
I can speak Arabic, French, and English.
Oh, you do. You do everything. Oh, okay.
Nah.
Thank you. All right. So you are going to be the Arabic facilitator, but you can join every other meeting, any other meeting that you actually can hear the language and speak. And also sometimes, maybe at times, we have a committee meeting and I am not available. One of you has to chair the meeting. So in case I'm not available, I think the next person to chair the meeting should be the vice chair. But maybe if the vice chair is too late, you can as well volunteer to chair the meeting. I can see you're very punctual, which is a really good thing. Did you get a meeting with Aya? Did she brief you on the meetings where you facilitate your meetings? Oh, she
No.
did not tell you. So you're supposed to hold a meeting every month. Okay, so you have every month you're supposed to have 3 meetings for the Committee of Agriculture, one in Arabic, one in French, and one in English. So we'll be having 3 committees, and then I'm sure Aya or I will link you to a calendar where you set up your own meeting. Like Aya had a meeting with us, then we were supposed to set up this meeting. So I did set up this meeting. So the meeting you'll be facilitating, you're given a deadline as to by when you should submit you should have met. So it's up to you to actually facilitate the meeting and actually plan for it, ask the people out until you guys come to a conclusion on the time and the date of the meeting, right? And you have to fill it in a calendar because we have I think we have, let me see how many committees. I think we have 11 committees, 12. We have 12 committees. Actually, we have 11 committees. That means 11 committees times 3 per committee. That is 33 meetings per month. So you actually have to book early and book a convenient time. So I would advise you to be doing this a bit earlier so that at least you don't get a collision in with other committees, right? And other meetings. So you get on that, right? Then you have to be submitting a report. I'm sure we're also going to submit a report on this one. I'm hoping you're taking minutes because I am doing a lot of work. So I hope you write the minutes on our behalf and submit them to Aya.
To Aya?
Yes,
Should I
to
say?
Aya.
Okay, no
Actually,
problem.
you'll share it with everybody, but basically you're supposed to submit the meetings of the minutes of the meeting so that at
Yeah.
least those who are not, it summarizes the work for all of us.
Okay, no problem. No problem.
No
Should I
problem.
write it? Should I write it in Arabic, in French, in English?
No, please in English. I think
Okay.
everybody who is joining the meeting is understanding English, so please do it for us in English. But the Arabic meetings, I think it's best if you do them in Arabic because those are meant to reach the Arabic speaking. Okay. So then we go to our next point, which is very important. Let me see what's happening with Oluchi because I think this is the most important part. He should give his input to. So please hold on a minute. I know. I left it to Aya to help Oluchi, so
Okay.
we don't keep on cutting our meeting short. So, okay. Next, we are going to go to stimulating ideas and finding solutions, right? So I'm going to ask you questions so that you can give me answers, and these answers are what we're supposed to discuss for the meeting. So how do you think can, how do you think that we as the African youths can get involved in agriculture, economy, and trade in Africa?
One moment. Can you repeat the question, please?
How, okay, in your opinion, how can we, the African youths, get more involved in agriculture, economy, and trade?
Should I answer now or after or by submitting something?
Oh, right now, because it's your thoughts. I'm asking for your thoughts.
Yes. How the African youth can involve in the
Yes.
agriculture and what we I don't know how we can answer.
Okay, well, I think I'll first give you my views so that it gives you an idea.
Yes.
Is there a lot of echo because there's a window open?
Let me close the window.
Oh, okay, I'm asking, can you hear echo on my side because I have a window open? Can you hear me?
Yes, can hear you, but yes.
Is there echo?
Hello.
Hello, okay, let me just close it. I think that's okay.
Yes.
I'm saying I'll give you my views first. So, well, in my opinion, I think we should be attending conferences, summits, and contributing towards these conferences and summits because if they are agricultural related, economy and trade, basically we should get more involved. Also, I think we as youths need to seek like a kind of, I think we should try to get like professional programs for African youth so that we can be able to connect them with with the organizations in agriculture, economy, and trade. Like, for example, we can have like our youths, we can have our youths who are interested in agriculture, and through us, they can go to organizations like UNEP, I mean FAO, World Trade Organizations. They can go to COMESA, ECOWAS, and all those other trade organizations. It can be both local, we connect people both local and
International.
international, yeah. Actually, regional. Well, according to
Regional.
Aya, she prefer if we just keep it to continental, like our continental organizations, because this group is supposed to be an African group for Africans helping themselves. So we don't want to be exporting people to the USA, but they are not helping us because they're not covering issues related to Africa.
Of course.
Yeah. So that is another way I would put it. Another way I think we can get more involved is like today social media has become a really big strategy for every organization. So we can try to voice and make okay, I would call it quote unquote. I call it, let's make like we are protesting, you see, public protest, but now on social media we can protest anything that is happening that doesn't please us as youth. We don't feel it's right for our continent, we can protest, but not on social media. I don't want people marching in streets and all. But if we can have a peaceful protest in a street for a certain country for something is happening, I'm open for it as long as it's peaceful. So I think such kind of initiatives will help us. It will open our avenues to all these issues. So what do you think?
We can protest peacefully.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can. Yes. Call yesterday. We send us a link.
Yes.
Is some translator. The goal isn't to be good at social media. The goal is to be good at business because of social media, right?
Um, come again, come again.
The goal is not to be good at social media. The goal
Y-
is
yes, I
to be
heard you. I
good
heard you.
at business because of social media. So we will try to be good in our business through social media.
Yes.
Are you with me?
Yes, I can hear you. I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, that's good.
Yes. Yes. I am in agreement with that. We should be
Yes,
proactive on social media.
yes.
Yes.
So we can help Africa.
Okay. So do you have any more points to add on how we can get involved?
Yes, to participate. I will, like you said, participation in the main summits, in the community conference, regional, national conference.
Sorry, come again.
As you said, we can
Mm-hmm.
by through participation in summits, in the conferences, in international or regional conferences.
We should I just come again the first part of the statement. I can't hear it.
The conferences, summits,
Uh-huh.
through participation in summits.
Yes, yes, we should
Yes.
participate. Yeah.
To give for for example to give more power to the youth, to
Mm-hmm.
involve them in the governmental programs,
Yes, yes, we should. Actually, that's a
to
very
give
good point.
yes to give them the chance to express, to say, to speak, because the
Sure.
problem the problem in our continent that the youth can't speak.
Yes, yes. We hardly all most of the youth summits, you find that the youths just attend, but they do
Yes,
not like give their view, or they do not give what they're doing, or they just don't present. So we want our movement to be that of, if we are going to send a team, we want people who are presenting, who are
yes.
representing. They're just not present.
Act
They're just
to
not.
act,
Yes,
not to speak, not to be present, to be present.
yes, to be representatives. Thank you. Well, the next thing, okay, what are the problems in Africa on in the sectors of agriculture, economy, and trade? You are in trade. What are
Oh,
the problems in trade in African trade?
wow. Many problems in Africa. Many problems.
List them.
Ah, for example, governance. Governance.
How does governance affect?
Yes.
Sorry.
They didn't. They didn't give us more chance to work.
Um, I am asking. My question is, what are the problems that are facing agriculture, economy, and trade in Africa? You said governance. So how does governance affect the trade in Africa, like the economy in Africa or something?
Yes, they didn't make same policy trade or same policy or economy policy.
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah, that one.
for me, as for me, I attend some courses in the WTO in Switzerland.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Some important thing that they said that in Africa we have to make and same we have to make a regional policy trade.
Okay.
To be gatherful is to be in the group is more powerful than to be alone.
Yes.
Yes.
So
So
you
we have
want
to
us
make
to, you mean we should make like a common trading system, governance system for the trade in Africa? Okay. Uh-huh.
us. Even we can make it region by in the north, in the south, in the east. We have some like this COMESA and ECOWAS,
Oh
but
yeah, yeah,
still
sure.
not effective.
Yeah, okay, I know there's so many problems facing COMESA, and like
Yes,
I think fewer are facing ECOWAS, but yeah, I think the problems are mutually like everywhere in Africa. Okay,
yes.
that's a good
Or like
point. So the next problem, sorry?
maybe in the agriculture, maybe the climate change. For now,
Well, yes, climate change is a very huge factor in,
yes, it's very huge factor. Yes.
yes. But okay, how do we as youth solve the climate change problems in Africa?
It's international question. Yes, I can't learn. I can't answer in this question.
Okay, well, and that was my field, so I think I could answer myself.
I think for
So,
another problem, transparency.
transparency, like in trade or in what?
In
Transparency.
trade, yes, in trade, transparency.
Okay.
Yes,
So, I think we should also include competition. You see,
yes,
like Forbes list, the Forbes magazine usually have a list of maybe developing
yes,
countries and the way they are trending. We should have an African thing that actually judges us by our own mechanisms. We should have our own criteria of judging ourselves, region-wise and the whole continent. In addition to, I think, okay, we should have a body that actually empowers the African Union to kind of become more active, because I feel like the African Union's impact is less felt in terms of trade and economy, and I mean in trade and agriculture, and like in like
yes,
rights and governance and everything. They're not really catering for the other parts of the, Africa, the other things that make up Africa. Okay. I hope you're listing them down because you're doing the minutes. You're writing the minutes for those who missed the meeting. Okay. So what what do you think we as the youth should do to like have an impact when it comes to the agriculture, economy, and trade in Africa?
US.
What do you think we can do? What is our role as youth in coming up with solutions that are affected of towards the problems that are affecting the agriculture, economy, and trade in Africa?
So our role exactly.
Yes. Yes, as
Yes,
AYM.
yes.
Okay, I'm gonna give you like 1 minute to think about it. Let me look. I don't know what's happening with Oluchi. He has been trying to connect for a really long time, and I think I should now assist him.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, hey, Suleiman. Suleiman.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oluchi said he's having problems connecting. It's his first time to use Gmail, his Yahoo client. So he's watching us live and he's been contributing to my email. Maybe I don't know. I don't know how he can like contribute to this meeting via text. But I asked him to call my Skype so that he can connect to us through Skype, right?
Okay.
Okay. So do you have answers to the question?
So in the AYM, we can be more creative. Or
Yes,
the world can hear our voices.
sure.
Yes.
Okay. Well, yes. Um, I also think we as the AYM, we need to have we need to have like a group that we have selected for ourselves to actually be the people who submit our ideas to this organization. Let's say, for example, it's really tough for you to actually submit your ideas to something like the United Nations. So the United Nations formed a youth network where our whatever we discuss, whatever we come up with, we put it in writing and send it to the UN. So we can do that for all our local and regional organizations. So I think that's the only way we can contribute as AYM.
Yes.
Okay, so now we go to the next step, which, or let me see. Since Oluchi, you're watching us, please email us your views as we come up with other ideas. Yes. Um, So also, I am of the role. Okay, according to Aya, she wanted us to, if you're gonna look for funding, it should be from regional or local organizations rather than international. So I am of the point that we as AYM committee, we need to actually come up with a way of sourcing for funds to fund our activities. Like let's say for there's a small problem in a certain country. Let's say like there's Congo. They've got a lot of minerals. I mean, special metals. What do I call them? Minerals. Yes,
Yes. Yes.
minerals. And the youth are not benefiting from them. So we can have like a program where we write a proposal for us to help the youths in Congo to be able to benefit from the natural resources that the country is exploiting. And this can be done at local level, small scale or regional level. So if you have like good skills in proposal writing and funding, oh yeah, you're welcome to be our boss in that because I'm quite it. You're the one who's in trade and you know so many people in that. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. I think we're still together. I'm multitasking because I'm trying to bring Oluchi to join us. I think he's having a really poor connection, but yes, I'm sure he's watching us, so we're good. So I think we should go to the mission of our committee. According to Aya, every committee is supposed to come up with a strategy of as to what they need to achieve by the end of the year. So what that is like what I meant by the mission of our committee. What do you think we should have accomplished by the end of this year?
In our committee, the committee of agriculture, economy, and trade. The end
Yes.
of the year, yes, the end of the year, at least, at least we have to create some strategy, some plan
Hmm.
to be or to create some points to be developed.
Oh, okay.
At least one point to be heard in one government.
All right.
Yes.
So how do we
Uh,
do that?
how
Yes. Okay, you've told us
we have
the
to be we have to be creative.
end product.
We have
Okay.
we have to be we have to be creative. We have to
All
create
right.
some strategies
Okay.
to policies. We have to make some policies, agriculture policy or economic policy, trade policy.
Well, isn't that such a big goal? Because we have, okay, unless like somebody like you maybe in trade, we don't have any like most of our members are not really involved in policy making. So
Yes,
we can make a
but
policy as AYM, but what impact will it have? Because we do not have any jurisdiction on policy making for Africa.
but we have to create and
Uh-huh.
hear and they make them hear our voice.
Okay. All right.
I
Okay.
say that I know that my goal is very huge, but yes,
We can achieve it. Mm.
no, we have to, I think our most important mission is to be creative.
Okay. Well, I think our mission for this year, by the end of this year, let us have joined let us have an impact with at least one or two organizations in the region, and let us have our members making a real positive impact in the conferences, in the summits. Let them be getting internships and jobs with these organizations so that they can be the ones who are channeling our ideas to the organization. So my goal was simple. So I think that is something else we should have as a mission for us. Let's first try to connect with the youths and let them have confidence in us because we will be helping them as much as we want. As much as this thing is pro bono, not many youths are willing to work for free. So let's try to connect them to those high-end organizations. And once they're benefiting from that, we also benefit in one way or another because they will be the link between AYM and
To
those
create,
organizations.
so your goal is to create a network.
Yes, a network. Exactly. That's the perfect word. Please put it in the minutes. A network. Yeah. Well, that was my mission.
It's good,
So,
yes, yes. To create, let's create a network without without an effective goals. It's
yes. Yes.
so we have
Well,
to.
okay. I'm sure our mission is going to change as we move on. We might actually find there's something more pressing that we can do by the end of the year other than those. So let's weigh, okay, yes, as much as we have come up with two opinions, hoping that the other three people would also have had their opinions. We can leave it open for the moment until next time. We'll keep updating our mission, that is. That's all right?
Okay.
Okay, so let's go to our social media strategy. When I talk of social media is that since we are a youth movement, we need to reach to our people. Our people are the youths. I think the only way the youths can really contribute to anything in Africa is via social media because we do not have the means. Most of us do not have the money to make such big images, but we do have the voices and the words and the gadgets to actually put this thing in the internet. So when something gets into the internet, it doesn't live, it doesn't die, it will be there for a very long time. So my question now on social media is, so how do we reach to the youths? What is the platforms that we need to use as an agriculture, economy and trade committee so that we can reach out to the youths in Africa? Which do you think is the best platform? Twitter, Facebook? WhatsApp.
Yes, I think all of them.
All of them.
Yes, I think another thing is not social media. I think for me, um, I my friend has an experience. He
Hmm.
used radio.
Radio.
Yes, radio has a very good impact to connect with the youth. I think
Oh yeah, okay. So media, I mean, radio is not part of social media.
yes,
Social
yes, yes,
media,
yes. Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp.
yes.
I think
So that's why I'm asking because, well, radio cannot work. When we talk of media, we cannot talk of television and radio or newspaper because
yes,
this is an African movement. You're in Algeria. There's no way my radio here in Kenya will reach you. There's somebody else in the Gambia. We are not going to reach those people. So the best thing is by social media because everybody's on Facebook. Facebook is international.
yes. I think yes.
Yeah.
I get
So,
a
but
point. I
now
get
we have so many social media platforms. So, which are the best that we think we should use that we reach the most number of people? Because I don't think we can be able to manage everything. You see, like we can't manage Yahoo conversations. I don't know, Google Chats. We have WhatsApp. I don't know what. Everybody has whatever it is that they use. So, which are the best you think? Maybe the top five or even the top three that we
top
should
five.
actually use.
Yes. Facebook one,
Uh-huh.
Twitter two,
Okay.
and Google
Uh-huh.
Hangout. Yes,
Google
yes.
what? Google
Hangout.
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 Ah,
Yes,
okay.
Google Hangout. Yes, Google Hangout.
Yeah. I think we should also use mailing list
Okay.
because I have realized sometimes we have opportunities, we have ideas, we need like right now we needed to have a meeting. I have to email you guys. So it will be easier if we have a mailing list for the agriculture economy and trade committee such that any information we have, it's easy to contact the five of you. But it's totally different if I'm contacting a million people from Africa. So, but if I had a kind of mailing list where people have subscribed to, all we need to do is just send mails to that list and everybody gets the email. Everybody gets the memo.
Yes.
Yeah, mailing
I
list.
get
So which is the next one? WhatsApp? I don't know. What do you think of WhatsApp?
well, actually, for me, I didn't use it. I don't use it.
You don't? Okay.
Yes, I use Twitter, Facebook, Hangout, Viber.
Oh, Viber. Okay. I'm not sure. I used to be on Viber, but I didn't like it much, so I left.
Yes,
I think we can keep them, the four of them. Just the Facebook, Twitter, Google Hangout, and mailing list.
yes. That's all. Skype,
Yes.
Skype.
Oh, Skype.
Yes,
I think why I prefer the Google Hangout is because right now we are broadcasting live. I don't think with Skype you can be able to broadcast your meeting or your conversation. So I think the Hangout will supplement all those
yes,
all those other things like Viber, Skype, and all.
yes.
Yeah. Well, also on social media strategy, I think when I sent you a link on social media strategy, right?
Yes, I see it.
The point number one was like nobody should like own a social media strategy because these are not their personal views, these are our views. But at the same time, we can't all of us post on a social media network. We can't all be like admins. So what is the best way of selecting the admins or the people who are going to be like controlling our social media platforms? Because we don't want people posting like their jobs opportunities, I don't know their what, for their all those shouldn't be coming in our platform. I think, how do you think we should control that? What is the best strategy?
Wait. Hello.
Sorry, hello, you can't hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but I didn't get the points exactly.
Okay, I said a social media strategy, I mean, our social media platform should not be somebody's social media. Like we can't say like our committee social media group let's say Facebook group, I'm the one who posts because it's not my opinion, it's the opinion of the whole committee, right?
Yes, of
But we
course.
can't have again everybody posting. So how do we control? What is the best strategy to use so that we can have at least everybody's views are captured? At the same time, there's control and, there's regulations on how we are using our social media.
Now how to control? I don't know how to.
Should we
I
have
have
like, okay, sorry,
I have
sorry, I'm sorry.
I have answered. Yes, sorry.
Yeah,
I
sorry,
don't know.
I interrupted you. Sorry.
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know.
Yes.
Okay, I was of the view where we select a country coordinator for the social media. So there's somebody who posts like from Kenya, there's somebody who's posting from the Gambia, because basically most of the everybody knows about the national news, or we can even have two people from each and every country if that is way better. But we should also have like one person who really regulates everything, such that people don't just post a lot of photos and a lot of useless things on the social media. What do you think about that? What do you think?
I don't know really. Because
Oh, okay.
sorry.
Okay, okay. Then I think we shall hear from others with time
Yes,
and we can
yes,
do.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So from there, we go to questions. Anything you want to know? Further questions, comments, anything?
Actually, no question, but I will email you. I will send you some questions. Okay.
You'll send me some questions.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't you think it's best we ask them here so that anybody else would
Yes.
have
No,
I
while I'm writing the minutes of the meeting,
oh, okay,
okay.
okay. Oh, yeah, yeah, sure, sure, sure.
Should I
Okay.
send? Should I send it today or tomorrow?
Today is Friday. If we could have them by the deadline for this hangout is 18th, so you can send them by Sunday. That would
Sunday?
be
Okay.
perfect. Yes. Wow.
Okay.
So I think our meeting is over.
Yes, it's over. It's time.
Yes, it's oh yeah, on time. I like keeping time because I had other things to do. I wish you a good day
Yeah.
and thank you
Yes.
for
Nice.
attending the meeting.
Nice. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Have a
Bye.
good time. Yes. Bye.